What's going on YouTube? Rabe here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some Sprukits. These are basically model kits that they're just snap together model kits. You don't require any glue or paint if you don't want, and they have stickers and stuff. And basically how they work is you pop them off, you pop the pieces off of the sprues, and you just plug them together, and you get kind of a little posable action figure out of the deal. And they have them based on all different kinds of properties. There are Batman ones, Superman, and other DC characters, as well as Halo. And these, the LBX, based on the video game series, Little Battler's Experience. And overall, I thought these were the kind of coolest looking ones that they had available at the store. And they were on sale, so I picked a few up. So we have here LBX Emperor and LBX Achilles. And yeah, pretty neat looking so far. I saw some of these at New York Comic Con. I don't remember seeing these particular guys, but they had some of the Batman ones. And I think maybe Halo. I don't remember. But they looked okay, actually, in person. But those were like the larger sets that they had on display there. And these are kind of the mid-range size, and they also have much smaller ones. So they have like the smaller ones are like $8 to $10, I think, and the larger ones like these are $20, and then the even larger ones are like $50, I think. So they're much higher up on the spectrum. But you can see the back of the package here. It shows you height, time, detail, and articulation. I'm assuming the time is how long it will take you to put it together. It does not, however, say how long. It just has a red bar. So this could be any amount of time. This could be this bar can indicate a week, so it'll take you half a week to do. I'm sure that's not the case, but I mean it's just kind of weird. So yeah, easy to follow instructions. Spend some time with your favorite hero. Realistic movement. Oh, okay. Designed in Japan. Ooh. So posable figure model kit. There you go. So I don't think I'm going to paint these right off the bat. I'm just going to kind of put them together and see how they look out of the package. And then maybe we'll think about paint and things like that at a later time. But for now, I'm just going to put them together, and we'll see how they look and whether they're worth the asking price. And I'll be with you guys as soon as they're done. Alright guys, so here we have Sprukits, LBX, Emperor, and Achilles. And let me preface this by saying I've never seen any of the LBX stuff. I've never played the games. I've never seen any of the really anything about it. So I'm basing this review solely on the merits of these model kits, basically as model kits, whether they live up to what they say, they're action figures that you build, other model kits of the same sort of type, or whatever. I'm not basing it on. I'm not critiquing what they're based on. So don't. If you're a big fan of LBX, don't send me angry letters. I don't know anything about it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's cool. The characters certainly look cool. But I'm basing this only on the Bandai model kits. Alright, so that said, these are kind of terrible. So alright, so first of all, I do have an apology to make. I did not read carefully the back of the packaging, because there it does say how large these are. There was just the little bar that said, bar says size. And it was, it was like middle high, I think, if I remember correctly. That was a couple of days ago that I recorded the first half of this. But these are really small for the $20 price point. And I want to just give you guys an idea. Let me grab something that's close by here. We have Marvel Legends Black Widow here. So here she is. And here's these guys. So she's about 5.5 inches tall, maybe 6 at the max. Let's see, we've got 6-inch Darth Maul here as well. Yeah, so I guess she's about 6 inches tall. That's kind of weird. She's very tall for a lady. But yeah, so we have 6-inch Darth Maul here, and you can see he towers, and she towers above these guys. And that is not cool. Not for a $20 set. So basically, you're telling me that for $20, I could either go and buy like a deluxe Transformer and something else for $5, or I could buy your kit, which you didn't have to paint. You didn't even have to take off the sprues and assemble. You just had to shoot plastic into a mold, shove it all in bags and boxes, and then send it out. And you're getting these little dinks here. And they're really not that posable. I mean, they don't really become usable action figures, in my opinion. So they do come with these little capes. I put one on Achilles here just to show you guys. I refuse to put this one on Emperor. And here are the capes. I just wanted to show you guys up close. They're not paper. They are plastic, but it's paper. I thought it was paper. I thought it was just laminated paper. Excuse me, when I took it out of the package. But it's more durable. Like, it doesn't rip. It is pretty durable, but it just looks like garbage. And as you can see, it doesn't hang in any realistic way. It kind of sits up. This has only just started to droop, actually, after a couple of days of sitting there. Normally it would just stick off the back like that, so it'd be attached to his neck and just kind of stick out like so. So that is the cape situation. I'm just going to move that off to the side. In my opinion, out of the two, I do like Achilles more than Emperor. I like Emperor's design better, but this one is just a much more solid thing. I don't even know what to call it, but it's a more solid model. These are more akin to the Kodo HMM Zoids in that they are posable, but they are not action figures. And therein lies the big problem. So we've got Emperor here, and he does have articulation, of course. He does have a ball-jointed neck, or head, rather. So you can move that around. All right. He has ball-jointed shoulders, and then universal joint outer shoulders, so you can get a lot of range of motion there. He's got a bicep swivel, and it does like to pop off there. Elbow. All right. He's got a ball-jointed wrist, which, okay, pops out. He does have waist swivel action there. He's got little articulated side skirts. Okay, he's got ball-jointed hips. They can go out to the side a little bit, forward or back. All right, there goes the shoulder, the hip armor. His knee does bend, and he's got a ball-jointed ankle here. All right, and there goes the foot. And I promise you guys, I am not just like playing this up for the video. I am not adding extra force to these things. I'm just moving them only in the way that you normally would in just regular posing. Like, this is it. I'm not doing anything crazy, and these pieces are falling off. And they're on all the way. Like, I'm not messing around with that. Now, he does come with a weapon. This big, huge mace battle axe thing. And to get that in and out of his hand, you just slide this off and slide this out. Okay. You slide it out of the hand like so. And this is kind of a bummer too, because this thing is super, well, now it's not going to do it, of course, but you can see I'm just going to put a little pressure. Bing! Just like that. So they put it in, and then bing! And it's just very loose in there. And yeah, okay, now you can see. But yeah, so you've got that. Whoops. And so also there are stickers in this thing. So there's no paint, but there are stickers. You can see them here. There's stickers all over there, on his little feather thing. They're elsewhere, I don't remember, but there are tons of each side of this thing is 2 stickers. You got one for this half, one for this half, so all the way around you got 4 stickers here, and then 2 gray ones in the middle. This took forever to put these stupid stickers on, and it's just a pain in the butt. It would have been easier just to mold another red piece, I think, and stick it in there and just put the gray bits over it. Because I believe this midsection, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it is just a separate black piece as well. Yeah, but whatever, be that as it may. So you've got that going on there. And there is a cool thing here. You do get this little chest plate that you can pull off here if you so desire. And I don't know if it's part of the LBX thing, if it's like in the games or the media of any kind or whatever. But I know they're robots built out of toys or cardboard or something. I don't know. But you do get this little access panel here if you take the chest armor off, and you can pull that off. And there's just a little like a little chip in there that can actually come out, and you can see it's just a little chip. It's double-sided, and you just stick it in there like so, and you just pop the panel on. Okay, alright, he just lost his other thing, but like so, and then you pop the chest armor back on, and you've got your guy ready to fight. Now that's Emperor. This is Spartan. He's got the same underbody. All the arms and leg bits are all exactly the same, except for, of course, the armor pieces that go over all the joints and everything. So he has the same exact, internal bit with the panel and the little chip as well. But for whatever reason, Achilles here likes to hold together a lot more sturdily than Emperor does. And I like his weapon a lot better. And he's got all this... Oh, okay, well, his hand just fell apart, but it's actually the first time this guy has fallen apart in any capacity on me here, but that's okay. There we go. Just put him back together. He does come with this big shield. And I thought about originally, when I was first opening these guys up, I thought about maybe the prospect of painting these, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Well, I know I'm not going to do that, because, aside from the fact that I'm not terribly fond of them, they don't feel like, it may just be me, but the plastic also doesn't really feel like it would hold paint very well. I don't know, something about the plastic, it feels very, waxy. It feels like paint would beat up or have a problem adhering to this, but overall, I mean, yeah. The bottom line here is that these are not, for the price you're paying for $20, and these are like the mid-size. They have the smaller $7 ones. I can't even imagine how small those must be. And even the large ones, like the $50 ones, those are only like 8 inches tall. So, I mean, for the price you're paying, for what you're getting out of this, I can't really justify any kind of a recommendation, because they're not really model kits by any real sense of the word. Well, I guess they're model kits, but they're not they don't live up to their own hype, basically, is all I'm saying. I'm just not a fan overall. But there you have it. Sprukits. Really not my favorite at all. They do also have a little plug for a Tamashii stage, so you can stick them on that if you want, and have him exploding in midair like, oh, I'm jumping while my arms fall off. It's a shame because it's a cool idea, like build your own action figures, whatever. Out of kind of a model kit thing, but I just think at least for these guys, the LBX ones, I haven't tried Batman or anything else, but at least for these, I feel it's just executed rather poorly, which is a shame because they looked really cool at Comic-Con, but I only saw the larger ones, and it seemed a lot larger than the 9 inches or whatever. It's pretty big. It may have just been a display model, I don't know, but yeah, these are kind of blah. For $20, you can go to a hobby store or something like that and pick up a much nicer model of something else. Or for $20, you can get a really cool action figure. So yeah, that, guys, is going to do it for this review. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.